Hey, how's it going, guys? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to create a digital vision board for 2023 for free. Let's dive into it. Also, real quick, guys, you want to stay for the end of the video because I'm going to be dropping some dope bonus tips that will highly increase your chances of actually realizing the vision goals that you create for yourself. So stay tuned for that. Back to the video. So before we dive into how to create a digital vision board, I want to talk about what it is and why it's important. All right, so a quick definition of a digital vision board is just a collection of images. I don't know why I said collection like that, but a collection of images that visually express your goals for the year. And why it's important is because by taking time now to kind of figure out what you want to aim for the upcoming year, you're more likely to, one, make it more concrete, and two, actually succeed in achieving those goals. So step number one is breaking down your goals into vision board goal topics. So before you dive into finding all the cool photos that will make your vision board look really, really dope, you want to make sure you take a step back and kind of break down each specific type of goal in a specific type of topic. So some topics for goals are health, relationships, hobbies, finances, friendships, different things like that, wisdom, whatever you want to break it down into. You can create an endless amount of goals, but you want to make sure they fall under a certain type of topic because that will kind of help narrow in on what you want to focus on for the year. All right, so step number two is you're going to actually go ahead and find photos that represent your topics that you wrote down. So let's say you wanted to, for me, I really want to get into jiu-jitsu. So for my first year, I actually found a really cool photo of this guy like on a bench with like his belt and whatever. It just looked cool. At the time, I didn't even know that was a jiu-jitsu outfit. I just thought it was cool. I'm like, I always wanted to do that. I thought it was like karate or something. I didn't even know what it was. So I'm like, all right, I'll just put that down because I've always wanted to do karate as a kid. And then that year specifically, I got the chance to actually go into a dojo and I practiced jiu-jitsu, and I'm like, wow, this is really cool. So, but subconsciously, like my mind was like searching for that goal. Like it was on the hunt, and it actually ended up coming out from church, and it was really cool, and I was able to connect with my pastor, and he was able to lead me to all that stuff. But but I added that to just get started. And then for year number two, I wanted to do a tournament, so I put down a picture of a guy in a tournament, and then in the back of my mind, I was like, all right, I gotta do a tournament. And it was like it was a challenge because I was kind of scared, but I really want to do it, and it was on my vision board, so I was constantly getting reminded. I'm like, all right, I gotta do this thing. Some good websites to use are unsplash.com. They are very cool. It's just free photos that people put up, so definitely use it. We use it all the time. And then also Pinterest. Pinterest is definitely going to be your friend. So you want to just maximize those two websites. Also, you can just use Google search. Wherever you find the photo, it doesn't really matter. The key is that you personally find the photo cool, and then you want to connect it as a way to remember your certain goal that you wrote down. All right, and then you're gonna do that for all your topics that you wrote down. So step number three is you're going to grab all those photos that you have. I like to create a folder on my desktop and just put them all in there so that they're super easy to find. But you're going to take all those photos that you found, and you're going to add them to either a Canva template or a Photoshop template. I like to use Canva, one, because it's free, and two, it's a little bit easier for me than Photoshop. But if you like to use Photoshop, go right ahead. Or if you have any other platform where you can put photos and whatever you use, that's fine, but those are just my suggestions. And then you're gonna go ahead and just organize it. So you can just organize the photos how you want. You can put in quotes, you can put your word of the year, whatever you want to do, you go ahead, and this is your time to build out your actual vision board. You took the time to break down your goals into vision topics. You took the time to find the photos. This is the time for you to just be creative and just put it all there. Then you just take your time, however long you want. The goal is to try to have your digital vision board ready before the end of the year, so that way you can have it in the back of your mind and in front of you while you enter the year coming forward. All right, guys, so like I mentioned before, bonus tips. These tips are going to actually highly increase your chances of getting your goals realized, aka making sure you get your goals done and achieved. So tip number one is making the template that you use for Canva or Photoshop. You create the size, so then that way you can export it and put it as your phone wallpaper. This has helped me out a lot just because I'm able to just see my vision board for the whole year as my wallpaper on my phone, so I could quickly remember and remember like my goals that I made. So it's super helpful just to have a wallpaper version of your digital vision boards, and that way you can always look at it on the go. And then bonus tip number 2 is go and actually print out your digital vision board. So create a template a little bit different. I'll list the dimensions right here, but by creating a poster size digital board, you can actually print out your vision board. I like to get like a nice big version of it. Here's like an example. It's in the background right here too. But by creating a big version of your digital board, you can print it out, and then you can like literally just see it on your desk or wherever you do your work to kind of just help you stay motivated as well. And then one third bonus tip is you can actually make it your desktop wallpaper too. So basically you want to put it in front of your face as many times as possible throughout your day, so that way you can take a look at your goals and they're always constantly being refreshed in front of your eyes and in your mind, and then you can go ahead and search for those opportunities to make those goals a reality. All right guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you really do take in these steps to creating a digital vision board. If you've never done so, I highly encourage you to do so. 2023 is literally right around the corner, and before you know it, it's going to be 2024. I really feel like every year goes by faster than the year before. I don't know why, but that's just how it feels like to me. So I'm going to, in the next video, talk about the vision board that I created for 2023. I'm still in the process of creating it, finalizing it, making it the way I want it to look like. But I'm very grateful for 2022. I was able to hit a lot of my goals. I also did not hit some of my goals, and that's totally fine too. The idea here is not for perfection, but really just kind of giving yourself a direction and just running with it. And as long as you are doing your best and hitting the goals that you thought, like for me, I didn't think that I was going to be able to do the tournament. I was able to do that. So for me, that's just very encouraging to see. I'm like, oh man, I was able to hit that. Okay, I still, like, for another big one for me is seeing snow. I still haven't seen snow. So I really want to be able to do that. I really just want to create like a nice little snowball, throw it at my wife and be like, yeah, I did that thing. So like little things like that too, but are also kind of like funny, but also like for me, I think it'll be very important to be able to do that, just to kind of show yourself and remind yourself that, hey, life is cool. You can really think about trying to do something and then actually achieving it, and just enjoying that process of like aiming and like trying to obtain the goals that you've set out for yourself is cool. Like, yeah, it's cool. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, it's just so, it really is a beautiful thing. It really is. Like, I know I said like 20,000 times in that sentence, but it really is a beautiful thing. And I really hope that these vision boards are able to encourage you, inspire you, and just push you to become a better version of yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all what we're trying to do here. So thank you guys once again for watching. Once again, my name is Roberto Guido, and if you found this video helpful at all or encouraging, I would greatly appreciate if you like and subscribe. More importantly, drop a comment in below and just tell me what some of your goals are for 2023. We literally have like 2 weeks left in this year, so let's make the most out of it. And I look forward to seeing what you guys have cooking up for 2023. See you guys later. Peace.